Like
So
news reporter.
I'm looking up in the corner, and I'm like, man, we got all these people viewing, but I only see like 1 to maybe like 6 likes, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button because we talking about some free agency stuff here, man. And you want to hit the like button because we about to talk about somebody else that didn't like the team that they was on or didn't like the way they was treating them. One thing
Mm,
I did notice about yesterday is just a year ago, we were talking about how the running back market is kind of dead. They treating running backs like they're nothing. They're phasing them out. And then
mhm.
Howie said, I told you I don't pay running backs, but I'm gonna pay him. Saquon
Facts.
Barkley gets the text message and says, "Hey man, I got 3 years, 37, probably like 38 if you want to round up for you, 46, up to 46 with some guarantees, but you get 26 M's guaranteed." What you think about that? And Saquon looked around. I wasn't there, but I know he probably looked around and said, 26 mil.
I
I
know.
just got 9 from the Giants last year. Sign the papers. We not even gonna play.
Right.
And then he came out with the nice, like the hilarious post that he did with the mini men. Everybody want to post 50 Cent when they sign somewhere. You know, I'm just trying to be destined what I want to be. But shout out to him because now with that contract, he's what just that puts him just behind Christian McCaffrey as one of the
Crazy.
richest contracts. That also bumps him up like 15 M's from what he made off the franchise tag. So betting on yourself out there lets you know that hey, somebody is actually waiting for you so they could pay you. Now,
Hmm.
how do I feel about this? Saquon Barkley with the Giants, man, wasn't a real threat because the Giants, one, had no offensive line. They had Daniel Jones as their quarterback. Who's their best wide receiver?
With number
Uh,
13, Hyatt probably right now.
yeah, but they only threw him the ball like 3 times last year, and that's
Jo-
the whole season. But
what's the name?
they
Waller.
had, yeah, and he played like 4 games because I had him on my fantasy league. So, and then you think about Kadarius Toney, he had probably like 4 games. I'm just talking about while Saquon was there in total. I think he was there a little bit with Odell, but Odell wasn't playing that much either. So when you think about the offensive weapons around Saquon, it wasn't meant for him to be there.
Hmm.
Now you wake up tomorrow and you're like, I get to sign a deal with. Guess who's my quarterback now? AP Hurts. I got 2,000 yard receivers with AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. I got Dallas
Hmm.
Goddard. We talking about an offensive line who just lost a Hall of Fame center, but they're gonna plug and place him with his protege, Cam Jurgens. Then you got Lane Johnson on the outside, so you got a nice offensive line. So do you really got to worry about getting hurt that much? Not too much because I got some blocking
Hmm.
up there, and if I don't want to run the ball, my quarterback can do something too. So that gives you another dynamic aspect of the backfield. Say all that to say this, man. They found ways for the rich to get richer. And I thought I put it up here. But Joe, thank you. Because I was thinking of a title. And that's just exactly what it is. When your team says they're going all in, you find ways to plug and play where you need weapons at. They got Swift last year. It worked out just a little bit, but let's say, do you want Swift or do you want Saquon Barkley? Most people will say, most people, I mean, depends on your budget. Some people will say, I'll take Swift and then we'll see what happens. But if I can get a Saquon who's like the number 2 or number 1 pick or a top 5 pick, but supposed to be better than Zeke, like things like that, let me go get him and see what can happen behind this offensive line. So reaction as a Cowboy fan, dang. But reaction as a football fan, I can't wait to see it. Last time I seen Kellen Moore with an offense like this, team was the number 1 or number 2 seed. They got to the playoffs. I mean, they tanked it against the 49ers, but when he got a run game and he got wide receiver weapons and an offensive coordinator like that, boom. The only thing I really want to see about the Eagles now is how they're going to fix their defensive holes because their offense wasn't really that bad last year.
Whew. Yeah, defensively they ain't really do nothing I can think of except for they signed one person. I forgot who they signed though. But do I like the move for Philly? It's a good move. I don't know if you remember. I did my not so average top 5 running backs. I had Saquon number 2, and everybody killed me, including those Eagles fans, by the way. Killed
Mm-hmm.
me. All right, I had Eagles fans telling me Daniel Jones was the main reason why they were good that year, not Saquon. But I think Saquon
Yeah.
is a perfect back for Philly. Perfect.
Yeah.
You look at what you said. Jason Kelsey retires. So guess what? The offensive line is not going to be as good as it was last year. So what do you do to make up for that? You go get a superstar running back. You know who can make up for the shortcomings of him not being there. Philly is not known for paying guys. They are running back by committee type team, and they used to say, you know what, man, we got to make a move. We got to make a move, and they spend some money. That's something you don't see with Philly. They find loopholes to get guys under it for less for less money based on their value, right? They always finesse guys or they draft picks. They find ways. But one thing they do that they pay their main guys. They pay AJ Brown. You know, they brought AJ Brown over. They gave him his contract he wanted. Saquon looking for a contract. They brought him over, gave him a contract he wanted. So kudos to
Hurts.
Howie. He said who?
Hurts. They
Hurts.
paid the
Yep.
quarterback.
Hurts. Yep. Hurts. But Hurts had to earn his. How I look at it, like they had no choice but to pay Hurts. Like he took him to the Super Bowl and everything, so they had no choice but to pay him. But yeah, like it's a really good move for Philly. Now, what I do now, people saying that it's close. It's gonna be close to bringing Christian McCaffrey. I think that's a little out of control. It all depends on how they use Saquon Barkley. I mean, we all know Philly as a whole don't run the ball enough. You know, I look at Miles Sanders, he was fifth in rushing. Look at Swift, fifth in rushing. And both of those guys didn't have the amount of touches they should have had, you know? And I look at Saquon Barkley, is that going to be the case? Now, the good thing about Saquon Barkley not getting that many touches is the durability of his body and all that stuff.
There you go.
But there are games when they just shy away from the running attack, you know, which I don't understand. And with Kellen Moore being the offensive coordinator, I mean, that's his bread and butter. I think I saw it. If I'm not mistaken, Tom, did I see an interview of him saying like he tries to run the ball, but he just I think it's an interview. He said something about like he tries to run the ball, but
why you gotta do this?
He just love passing the ball.
Yes, man. Yeah, he said that it was one of those Monday mornings where they talk to the coordinators and the Cowboys. Somebody asked him, he's like, "Oh no, we try to run the ball, but why not light up the scoreboard?" Like he here to light up the scoreboard. So
I'm like, dang, this dude is like really, really, gosh.
that's where the money at. That's why he got 2 job opportunities. He light up the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's exciting, right? So I like the move for Philly. I don't like it as a Commander fan, but hey, it's part of football, you know. Do you want the division to be sorry so you can get an easy win in the division, or you want competition? Yes. Hey, I feel like the better your division, yeah, I guess the best the Patriots.
No, exactly, yes. I want my easy wins.
You know, but hey, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun season. So, I thought it was a good move for Philly.
Yeah, nah. If you're a football fan and you ain't in like one of these IG chats that we're gonna talk about coming up, yeah, you might want your division to be competitive. But if you in one of these IG chats, yes, I want all y'all to be trash. Yes, I want all them easy wins. Like when the Giants is trying to get rid of Daniel Jones, I'm upset.
That's
the easy 2 wins. Like, come on, like
not for us. God damn, no matter who they got.
Like as much as y'all say about Dak, if the Cowboys got rid of Dak, the division would be like, thank you. Now let's see what Trey Lance can do. I know y'all got your jokes about Dak in the playoffs, but when it comes to the division, he's a nuisance.
What? Yeah, I mean, when we're bad, that's how I got it. And we always been bad since Dak been there.
Just saying.
Yeah, I get you. But Trey Lance could be unlocked though. You never know.
We gonna see the same thing we could say about Saquon with this offense. He could be unlocked because, like I said, the injuries is one of the things that always got to him. And that was, some people would say it was 1 because of the Giants field, and 2 because he didn't have no offensive line. But
no offensive line,
none. Like I can give him that because even when they tried to plug and play certain players, it was just bad. They drafted a guy. Just bad. It was just bad.
They driving guys, and they still bad. I don't get that.
Yeah, nah.
I should have looked that up. How many like they draft picks? Like how many were high picks in the offense? I should have looked that up before I got on the show. But
and now he got a bad rap just from being with the Giants. They're like, he can't block nobody.
Bro, Tiki Barber, come on, man.
Hold on. Yeah. Let's touch on that.
Come on, bro. Hold on. I gotta put up what he said. Hold on. Tiki Barber.
Commanders are expected to sign former first-round DN Colin Farrell from the Raiders?
From the Raiders?
Yeah. Okay. That'll get better.
Yeah, man. You know. Oh, Dave posted that. Oh no,
I just got the notification.
What did Tiki Barber say about Saquon Brakley? Hold on.
Oh, you're dead to me.
Come on, man. Are you serious? Y'all didn't want to pay this man. Oh my God! Remember they had allegations against the Giants owner? Oh my God! I mean, I know these guys personally. They would never do such thing. You sound like a naive parent, for real. Like my kid would never do something like that, bruh. Come on. The man Saquon has been loyal to y'all. He said numerous times, "I want to stay in New York." Said it numerous times. And we look at him like, bro, leave. Like, go. And then your rival, the person that's looking at your household from across the street, see you treating your wife wrong, and the guy say, you know what? I got something better for you. Come over here. That's exactly what happened. They looked at Saquon. They realized his value.
Cross the street, though. That could get ugly.
Hey, cross the street. That's the Eagles, right? They literally cross the street.
That is true, though. They right there. They are right there.
The Eagles and Giants are like an hour and a half apart. Literally, the stadiums is literally right by each other. So they looking at you over there like, you know what? I see Saquon's value. I see y'all had no offensive line. I see y'all paid his quarterback, who y'all got from Duke, a basketball school, all this money, and y'all still not trying to pay this man. And the contract, the one year y'all gave him last year was trash.
It was.
And then he's begging to stay.
On that contract was trash.
Y'all got nobody over there. He's begging to stay still. And y'all like, nah, we're going to move on. Philly like, bro, we got you. We normally don't do this. But, hey, why not make the rich get richer and let the poor get poor? And that's what they did. They signed off, and he signed off. So I'm happy for Saquon. I'm upset it's Philly, but, hey, take the money, man.
And I want to add one more thing to that, too, because the Giants didn't even offer him a contract.
Bruh.
And I really think that if they would have offered him something, he would have thought about it a little bit more. Because remember, the report came out probably around about 10:30, maybe 11:30 yesterday that he was interested in signing with them, with the Eagles. I think he was waiting to see if they was going to call. Agent probably called, and they was like, we ain't got nothing for you, bro. Mm-hmm. And he said, all right, I'm going to go to the Eagles. I think a lot of these players signed with the division rivals because of that.
Because it's personal. Yes. That's true. And that happens a lot of NOCEs, man. We be passing people around.
Hey, man, you see the gifts I be putting in the chat, man. I can't say it on air, but yeah, it's a pass around division. I ain't never seen a division passing around this many players, coaches, GMs. Like, it don't matter. There's no loyalty in the NFC East, man.
It's funny because in our NFL chat, the Eagles have been like, man, the Commanders and Cowboys just trade. I'm like, y'all biggest moves came from the division. Like, y'all talking about?
They forget about, and they always go after the running back, DeMarco Murray.
Bro, yes.
Like, don't forget.
I thought they're going to sign Antonio Gibson too. Yeah. But come on, Warren. Don't do that.
Come on, bro.
Don't do that, Warren.
Come on now.
Don't do that, Warren.
Come on now. Now let's talk about these chats, right?
It's noted, Warren. They're gonna hunt you in the future. Don't be a tie Eagles tie.
You only know one person that's gonna say something, and he been waiting.
Yeah, let's bring up the chat. Go ahead and talk about the chat. Since we're talking about these people.
Man, and if y'all want to join these chats, man, they are definitely on Instagram. Hold up, what do you say?
Don't be like that.